And we're back, and the mic wasn't muted the entire time. Well, damn it. Sorry about that. I hope you guys didn't hear too much. Okay. The increased poke rap, I remember that, actually. I heard about that, before. So anyway, we need to find our way to the growth egg whenever possible. So that's going to be our next goal. But all your secrets. What you probably heard was scribble, scribble, scribble from me on the notes, on my notepad, because that was all I was doing. Alright, so now I think we take the turtle, and then we take you, and I believe somewhere around here is the... Actually, no, we might have missed the growth egg. Auto crossbow. Rising Phoenix. Dead. Thunder, Blizzard, and Fire have been learned. Good. So he's got the basics, so let's give him Biobreak and Doom. I will need him to have Bio relatively soon. In fact, I might need a couple of characters to have Bio, now that I think about it. So we'll go ahead and give it to Setzer first. Oh, hey, these chests I totally ignored. Why did I ignore them? Monster to box. An Angler Whelk. Now, you should treat this as a mini-boss, because it kind of is. Except for one little thing. If RNG is in my favor, not in my favor. Alright, well, we'll just kill it anyway, but still. Come on. Ah, he hid. Yeah, now he's just gonna Earthquake us a few times. Alright, well, what I was hoping to do is if you hit him with the chainsaw, it can instantly kill him. Scale's trying to take your treasure. Yep! It's kind of a jerk that way. Let it come on out. Come on. Jerk. There we go. Chainsaw! There we go! Bye-bye! You can fight it normally, heal through its earthquakes when it goes in its shell, don't attack its shell when it curls up into it because it'll counterattack, and just attack it normally as like a normal boss, or you can just do that. Get 2 AP, and there's some Dragon Claws. Dragon Claws! Claws infused with holy power. That's right, they're holy element. They're also really powerful! So, if you wanted to make Sabin a dual-wielding physical attacker, now would be a good time. But don't do it anyway, because this build is much better, long-term. Boom! Alright, let's keep looking for that growth egg real fast, because I believe past that is where we want to go, and I don't want to do that just yet. Oh, that lowers the water level. Shoot. I may have goofed. I may have to do something. The growth egg is around somewhere. Alright, Catoblepus. Haven't learned anything yet. Zona Seeker, you still don't need anything. I really should finish Kate Sith. Do you need anything from Zona Seeker? You do. One more and you'll learn Teleport, though. I'm just gonna give him Bismarck. What the hell? Just to let him learn the basics. Yes! I'm gonna keep calling it Catoblepus because that's the fucking name! You ain't gonna do anything about it. Told you! That's what we call it here. Because I said so. Hey, teleport. Somebody learned something. Was it you? Did you learn all your spells? No. Wait. Where's the... Hold on. Could've sworn I might have done something right, actually, on accident. Plants vs. Zombies? Because, yeah, I guess, but, I mean... could have sworn one of the secret... There's a secret area over there. Well, never mind. This game only starts... This area only gets annoying if you start doing things wrong, and I completely forgot what I was supposed to do, because that actually happens to me a lot. Kind of have a history with this dungeon of getting lost. Alright. That should be everything from Bismarck. Just trying to decide if I want to go back and learn stuff that he already has. Nah, I guess not. Or learn stuff he doesn't already have. Oopsies. Hold on. Wrong button. I think we just need to press this again. Yeah. Alright. I guess I'm overthinking it. On my notes, I thought the save point was after what we're looking for, the growth egg. But I guess I might be wrong. More enemies! Burn them. Wait, did you learn bio? Yes, you did learn bio. Okay, I'm not terribly concerned about everything else. You already have bio. Good. You have bio. You have bio. Okay, good. This entire party has bio. That's exactly what I need. East, I think? Might be in this room. No? Here lies Daryl. But seems something has decided to attack us. The Dullahan. Level question mark holy is its opening attack. The question mark is actually a multiple of whatever is the last digit in your gil number, apparently. So whatever that digit is, whatever the number in that digit is what he attacks with. Now then, it is weak to fire, and you can use slow and darkness on it if you wish. So actually I might consider doing so. Let's first get to Edgar's turn, because he has Flash, which will pow! Give it blind. Like that. Let's cure you. And then we can use Runic to absorb all of its magic if we wanted to. But if the last number is 0, then I think it just does multiples of 10. I think I might just keep Setzer healing, folks. Just to be on the safe side. So I'm not doing the Runic strategy, so I'm not going to be burning... I'm not going to be absorbing all of his magic, so I might want to be on the side of caution as far as my health is concerned. Or what Elu said, yeah. Cartridge deletes your save file. He cured himself! What a jerk! Hit him! Northern Cross, one of his more unique attacks. Basically a Blizzara. Which also freezes, apparently. Whoopsie. Let's, take care of that. No, Tighter Pro, it's not true at all. I'm pretty sure it just makes it a multiple of 10. We're only saying that because there's going to be somebody who watches this after the fact. I know you're watching me. And you're watching after the fact and might actually believe you. Ah, got him. The Dillahan is dead. I believe there is so much confusion about whether it's supposed to be Dillahan or Durahan. Because the LR thing in the Japanese language is so confusing for Americans. And so the translation is always up to interpretation. Alright, well, I never found the growth egg. Oh well, it's not a big deal. It wouldn't matter, Tighter Pro, it's your final digit. Being here brings back all kinds of memories. The next flight would be, could be dangerous. What are you trying to prove by pushing your ship to its limits? It's pointless. Wow, the voice of caution was Setzer. Watch your step. If the worst could happen to me, take care of the Falcon for me. You can't be serious. When I take the Falcon for you, it would be because I left you a mile behind in a race. Until then, I'm not letting you out of my sight. Ha! Good luck with that. There's really nothing like flying. How long do you plan on hanging back there? Aren't you gonna try and pass me? are you too entranced by my lovely behind? Yeah, Setzer, stop staring at her ass and start staring at her chest. Wait. Incredible. Alright, time to get serious. I'm gonna break the records. I'll fly past the clouds and see the stars closer than anyone ever has before. Be back by sunset. I'll be waiting for you on our hill. It was a year later when I found the wreck of the Falcon in a distant valley. I restored the ship and then put it to rest down here. So this is the Falcon. I can't very well be the world's fastest pilot if I can't even fly. I need your help, Falcon. I don't watch too many game theory episodes myself. Not because I don't like them, just because I don't really have time. With this, I think we might just have a chance. Now we'll be able to get up to the top of Kefka's tower. If we land up there, we should be able to get inside to launch our assault. And we'll be able to look for the rest of our friends. Right, first things first. I'm finally starting to feel like we have some hope. That bird. Could it be? And so across the Serpent's Trench this bird goes. Setzer, follow that pigeon! Why? I'm not sure, but something tells me it'll lead us to our friends. So from this point in the game, everything you do from here on is actually optional. You could at any point hop into the Falcon and go attack Kefka's tower. This is a terrible idea. I'm in control of the Falcon now, by the way. Everything else was automatic. This would be an awful goddamn idea because you only have 4 people. You need a lot more than that. You don't have equipment, and your level is too low, and your espers are too low. Here's our new unequipped guy. You might notice the Falcon was built very differently. Not a freaking casino in a ship built for speed. Setzer. I guess I can appreciate the guy's sense of style, though. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so from here on, every character we get is optional, like Sabin was. The only 2 that are required are Edgar and Setzer. They're the only other ones, besides Celeste, obviously, who's going to be required. Doesn't seem like she has a shop or anything like that, where in the Falcon. Could have sworn there's a place to rest. Oh well. But we can land. Oh! Anytime you're in the airship, don't do what I did and just fly around randomly. Every time you're about to get an airship, save your game. Or you will be in big trouble if something happens. I'm not going to say what, because we're going to experience it for ourselves at some point. But save your damn game if you're going to use the airship for an extended period of time. Alright, first we're going to use the N, because goodness we need the health and mana. And I'm going to go ahead and switch Celeste back to the front of the party. Hey, I'm an ex-thief. My old accomplice used to mumble to the right of the treasure chest in his sleep. Oh, the growth egg, by the way, that we were supposed to get in the tomb that I never got, it's doubles your experience or something, and I really don't want that. It's not necessary. I was a thief once, but then I uncovered a secret so terrible I had to go into hiding. Speaking of thieves, who's this guy? He's a recolor. He must be important. Do you know what a cactar is? I've been hunting little varmints last time I was out in the desert when all of a sudden a huge one attacked me. A monster that size has to have good treasure. I'll bet my right eye on it. Yep. Information about a special monster. I don't think we're going to fight anytime soon. A swordsman came through here recently. His skills were impressive enough. I could tell his heart was full of turmoil. If he could rid himself of that confusion and doubt, his technique would probably reach a whole new level. Interesting. A man with a strange manner of speech came through here not long ago. Kept calling people something funny. That thu, tao, yao, meow. We know someone who speaks somewhat like that. Let's check the shop. We have crystal equipment, oath veil, which is a very interesting. It's a bridal veil. It's a good caster helmet. Black garb, which is very useful for our friend Sabin. Magus robe, which can only be equipped on those two. Crystal mail, in case you wanted another. We're gonna hold off for now. Is this 100% playthrough? No, Tenor Pro. It is a I'm gonna get whatever I want to playthrough. I don't get to everything, but I'll get to things I find interesting. What was it I just bought? I just bought something. Alright. Black garb. There we go. I skipped some things in the Velt, but the Velt can be returned to. So we can totally get stuff in the Velt. But I am not 100%ing the goddamn Velt. I've learned a lot of things, a lot about how things stand in a ruined world from the thieves and travelers who pass through. Anyway, you need to know how to find. So, if you're a little confused about where something is now, you can talk to her. And she will show you. But yeah, I've certainly not gotten 100% items. And I've certainly... Anyway, that's where Narsha is. And I'm certainly not 100%ing at this point. I'm just getting I'm doing all the stuff that I remember being fun, stuff that I don't remember experiencing. Anything that just sounds like it's interesting. You can buy a gravity rod. You can also buy a sword breaker, a short sword that sometimes deflects enemy attacks. Basically a high parry weapon. Falchion, which is a very good sword. Single-edged sword sometimes blocks attacks, again. Falchion would be very good for Edgar, so we're going to give him that. I really wanted to use the Dragoon strategy with Edgar, but it's just not very good. His tools are so much better, and keeping him on the ground and being tanky is a more useful ability. We're going to give him the Falchion. Tweet, tweet. You know the guy in Zozo who says this place is dangerous? He's the only honest guy in that town. Need something there, he's the one to ask. The sources of people's misery are always lie in their past. Lost friends, families, and homelands. These are the things that torment people the most. She was being chased by soldiers last we saw. Lola's been receiving a lot of letters lately. I wonder if they're from their boyfriend in Moblis. Didn't we hear Moblis got destroyed? Are you taking playthrough suggestions? Like, games to play through? Absolutely. Especially if it's a blind playthrough, I have a full list of of stuff people have suggested, especially if they're RPGs. But I'm willing to extend that to any blind game as long as it's interesting and good. If you're asking me to play stuff I've already played before, just go ahead and ask, and I'll see if I want to fit it into the schedule. I am starting to run out of ideas of stuff to play, so if folks want to add more onto that. But if you're talking about backseating, like, you should go do this, don't worry about this game. And blind playthroughs, I don't like backseating unless I specifically ask for it. Look at all these flowers. My boyfriend and Moblis sent them to me. Look closely, they're all handmade. Real flowers won't bloom anymore, so we made them from silk. You just sent me this letter. But wasn't Moblis destroyed by Kefka? Someone else must have written that letter. My beloved Lola, art thou well? We have rebuilt as much of the village as we could hope to. I believe I should be able to return to thy side before too long. This handwriting looks a lot like Cyan's. Where is he mailing them from? Play Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles? Do you have the connections? I do. For Crystal Chronicles, I totally have all those, all the wires you need for every GBA, but I don't have a GBA anymore. At least I don't think so. I'd have to look. I might actually have a GBA. Plants vs. Zombies isn't really my style of a game to LP. Especially since it'd be kind of expected that you end up going to the sequel. And the sequel's on tablets and phones. You do have all that? Wow, I got all those too. And I never got to play multiplayer with people. It's such a headache. Could you please attach this reply to a carrier pigeon outside? Sure. Thank you. Maybe if we attach it to the bird, we can find out where Cyan is. Off it goes. Fuck sequel, just play the first game. I might consider LPing the first Plants vs. Zombies, maybe. But I mean, it's a pretty short game. I don't know if it really fits my style. Maybe I should play it in between BioShock 2 and Resident Evil 5. That might be fun, but then that would be a YouTube playthrough. I don't know if I'd stream it. Garden Warfare 1 was pretty decent. I've heard Garden Warfare 2 is even better, but they both have microtransactions and it kind of taints it. So that's where we want to go. It looks like Zozo, if we remember previously. But we have an airship. Garden Warfare games are on PC, yep. Like I said, unlike me, you should be saving when you get into this damn thing. Here is the Opera House, not something we're taking care of right now. Here's the town of J'adore, something we're not going to go to right now. I'm going to be very specific about what towns and such I go to and in what order, because we're doing the events we wanted to do in a very specific way, so that we get certain characters at certain times, yada yada yada. Alrighty, let's head into Zozo. It seems you have some magicite. Want to learn more about Espers? Uh-oh. Looks like the messenger pigeon went north. Zozo? Never heard of it. Yeah, the Opera House is pretty fucking sweet. Alright, so first we're going to head into the pub, just cuz. And yeah, they're saying the exact same thing. These assholes have not changed after the Armageddon. Enemies are the same. This place is a bastion of normalcy compared to the rest of the world, which is fucked up to think about. Alright, so let's head out of here. I'm pretty sure this isn't where we wanted to go anyway. Has anybody learned anything new? You're still learning Float. Carbuncle, you're learning everything. Madeline, you just have for magic. Zona Seeker, you've learned everything. Okay. So I can give Zona Seeker to someone else. I'll just give you the 2 strength. Might as well. Alright, so that guy at the pub, remember him. Because we want to talk to him. You can just auto-attack everything, that's super weak. Climb the top of the building with the pub sign, you'll find a path leading to Mount Zozo. Monsters up there are quick. You'd better find a way of making sure you'll be able to hit them. Like one of those, sniper whatchamacallits. This rust aid will let you open the door up there. Yours for 1,000 kill, how about it? Sure. Alright, so the bird that went north actually went to Mount Zozo. So, talking to him... Crash Bandicoot? I'm not very good at Crash Bandicoot. I never have been. I definitely hate 100%ing Crash Bandicoot games, or even just getting all the gems. So, not really my style. Yeah, like I just said, I'm not interested in 100%ing Crash. That's too much. You want to see a decent Crash Bandicoot Let's Play, oh god. What's his name? I can't remember his name, and I love his LPs. No. I can't remember his name right now. I might link to him some other time. Anyway, remember that rusty door that we couldn't get through? Rust dissolves. This is how you get through it, and to Mount Zozo. I will, hold on, give me a sec. This is where I need to take a ton of notes, because items. The items that everywhere. We have lots and lots of items that we want to find here. And there are chests everywhere. You're 100%ing Crash? Oh, you poor thing. It's a mug bear! Yep. It likes to steal from you. It's mugging you. Cute, huh? And we got all of our money back. Ice Shield. Good. Ice Shield makes it to absorb ice elemental attacks. Very useful indeed. I believe it makes you weaker to fire, though. Stop stealing our shit, you jerk. A red cap, which I believe... Yep, 25% bonus to maximum HP, so it's a much better Green Beret. My Little Pony game on GBA? I haven't seen it, and I'm pretty sure since it's based on the old MLP, it's probably shitty. But what we, the advice we heard before is actually true. A lot of the stuff in here has really high evasion. Thankfully, Tools and Blitzes ignore evasion. And you'll mostly be using Celeste for magic, so the evasion is not a big deal. The only person who really is affected by it is Setzer. Oh, this guy likes to take double turns, so he's kind of a jerk. The Glacia Labilis. No idea how that's supposed to be pronounced, because I've never seen a name like that before. Got you. Wow, look at that evasion. Yeah, their evasion is super bad. Good here. Alright, you learned everything you could from Kate Sith. Berserk and Vanish. And let's just start giving you magic again. Everybody else is just for stats. We haven't gotten a new Magicite because I kind of made a little goof. I was following the walkthrough pretty closely, and I didn't realize there was one point where I probably shouldn't have. There was a new Magicite we could have gotten already, and I didn't get my hands on it. So, that was a bit of a goof. Aw, hell. You're not a Final Fantasy fan? I specifically don't like the Earthbound gameplay compared to Final Fantasy gameplay. I'm not sure how much of that is nostalgia, but I prefer seeing the characters on screen. I prefer... I don't like the first-person-esque perspective in RPGs in general. That's just a weird perspective for me, and it takes me out of it for some reason. Which is weird, because role-playing game, you're supposed to be playing the role of the characters. And the first-person perspective is supposed to enhance that sort of thing. So, it's weird. Maybe it's because I've always been into the story, and the story is almost always better when you don't have a blank slate character. The blank slate character almost always diminishes the story, in my opinion. Star Ocean 3. I think I played the first Star Ocean. I don't think I've played 3, though. Thunder Shield. Again, absorbs thunder elemental attacks. Also, these are all better than Diamond Shields. So I'm going to start putting them on people. Ice Shield. It's a big upgrade for him because he couldn't get the Diamond Shields to begin with. Let's see. Okay, so far we've gotten everything we want. Star Ocean is on my list for people to vote. In fact, tinyurl.com/Havenblade. That link should take you to all the games I've played before, and on the far right of it, it should give you a list of all the games that people have already suggested for blind playthroughs that are on votes every time I do a blind playthrough vote. So if you folks are going to be suggesting games, just take a look at that list. Never got around to it. Aloo, I did Super Mario RPG was one of the first games I streamed. One of the very first RPGs I streamed. If you wanted to give it a look, you could check it out on YouTube. It's linked on that on document I just showed. Aegis Shield. Something special about the Aegis Shield, I thought. Yeah, sometimes repels magical attacks. It has a ridiculously high magic evasion rate. That's why the Aegis Shield's amazing. You stack this with the right relics, you can manage like a 75% magic evasion rate. It is silly. You don't tend to watch games you never played? Well, then you just play it. Super Mario RPG is fairly short compared to some RPGs, and it is fucking amazing. You will also see characters that don't exist anymore. Because it was done with Square Enix and Nintendo working together, and they've barely worked together since. Oh, it just ran away with our gold. What a jerk. Gold hairpin. I believe it's a relic. Let me double check. Yeah, it's a relic. It's also very useful. Could have actually gotten a gold hairpin during the World of Balance and halves the MP cost of all magic. Mallow doesn't exist anymore. Gino doesn't exist anymore. Technically, he had a Smash cameo as a Mii costume, which they only could do because they brought Cloud in, and they were like, "Hey, now that we're working together with you again, Squeenix, how about we bring, you know, some fan service from back then?" Damn high evasion bastards. Mallow was great, though. I loved Mallow. He was a great character. I'm pretty sure on my playthrough I made it a point to swap characters around a lot, so that I wasn't always using the same character over and over again. Teleport, Shell, Protect. You didn't even get a cameo, though. Gino, at least, got 2 cameos. One in one of the Mario and Luigi Superstar Sagas or something, one of their RPGs, and a cameo in... I'll just finish off Catoblepas. And of course, a cameo in Smash. Oh, save point. Excellent. You're going to want to hit up a tent, because we're going to find something interesting in just a second. By unlocking that chest, you unlock a creature. A creature that is flying all around and causing a bit of a problem. Mallow was a guy. He was a prince. Spoilers. Mallow was a guy. Alright, I think we just stay here. And eventually it chills the fuck out. There we go. You just have to run into it. Okay. So, this is the Storm Dragon. It is a special dragon, one of the 8 special dragons, actually. It is weak to lightning, absorbs wind, and is vulnerable to darkness. It likes to use Leaf Swirl. So I'm gonna try and flash it. Oh dear, that hurts. You, Kira. You, Thundara. You always thought Mallow was female? No. Owie! Darude, Leaf Storm. Yeah. And once again, Setzer is going to be mostly healing folks. Thundara. Oh, hell. I let Sabin die. This is an optional fight, by the way, in case you were worried. You don't have to do this now, especially if you don't think you're prepared for it. Kira, I'm gonna need to double Kira because everybody took a lot of damage. So Kira. There's our Wind Slash again. Oh, fuck! Sabin's taking a lot of extra damage from that. Because of his shield? Dude, I don't think I've ever heard of anybody confusing Mellow's gender, though. I'll be completely straight with you. Alright, cure them both. Single targets. RL, down, up. Oops, it was up, down, wasn't it? I should use the chainsaw. God damn it, Alu! Not using the damn chainsaw! It's immune to it! This thing has a lot of health. 42,000. So, you're in for a bit of a fight. Compared to other fights, at least. Come on. Wipe it out. There's our Wind Slash. I was wondering when that would show up. He's been doing a bunch of single target attacks that keep getting evaded, so he wasn't hurting me for like a really long time. Damn it, that one shot Sabin every time. Kira everybody. Aura Cannon! Kaplow! Okay, okay, that's a bad one. Which nearly everybody avoided. Look at all this evasion that we're starting to get, though. I remember now. That's what starts to happen in this game. You start getting the right equipment, and you load certain characters up with evasion, and they just never take hits. Ever. Hey, that was a critical. You jerk. Oh, fuck me sideways. Alright, come on. Setzer, Raise, Kira, and then Kira. There we go. Now we're back in there. I'm gonna Guild Toss, just because we haven't seen it yet. Oh, never mind. Right when I killed it. Alrighty. 10 magic AP and obtained force armor. Also, 7 dragons remaining. That's right. We took out one of the dragons of the world. Armor that halves damage of multiple elements. Yeah, the force armor is extremely powerful. You absolutely want to fight that monster as soon as you can. Can you wear diamond armor? You can, but you're wearing crystal, which is better. You can wear diamond armor, though. Also, might give you a different shield. Let's give you a diamond shield and give you the thunder shield. Because she already has something that reduces elemental damage. And once again, you might want a tent, because that probably took most of your MP. Alright, that said, I think an optional powerful boss right before we start collecting more characters is a great place in today's stream. So, my name is Lamar Haven, and I stream Monday through Friday starting at 10 AM PST, that is 1 PM Eastern. Tuesday, Thursdays I stream what you've seen here. Final Fantasy VI Advance, the improved version. I love this game so much, love it to death, to death, to death! I have a lot of stuff I need to take notes on about what we're supposed to do next, though. So I'll make sure and that's ready for Tuesday. This gets, actually, never mind. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I stream Suikoden 3, Blind, as chosen by you, the viewers. We're continuing on Hugo's story, and we're going to stick with him pretty much the entire time. However, we moved on to Thomas's story because the game specifically mentioned, you should do this guy's story next. So, Thomas seems to be in charge of a dilapidated castle, and has become the new master, and we must do whatever we can to rebuild it. But can we rebuild it? We'll find out. I had to end yesterday's stream early because of hardware issues that have been solved, in case you couldn't tell from today's stream, where I wasn't constantly bringing the stream down and bringing it back up again. Velcro. It's a wonderful substance. I love it. Anyway, Final Fantasy VI gets cross-posted to YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, you can either follow the link on screen or link to the stream to get to my YouTube channel. On YouTube, I have a YouTube-specific series. That is BioShock 2. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, join me and Big Daddy Delta as we search the ruins of Rapture for our missing little sister. And Delta's history is becoming more and more apparent to us as we play through. Join me Friday as we find out even more about Delta and Eleanor's past. That said, I am done for the day, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you folks next time.